Even when I'm shattered within and my life seems hell to me, but I would prefer to be called as hilarious among my friends. Even when it is hot, but in a wedding, I would prefer to wear a suit. Even when I don't need a car, but I would prefer having one because all my neighbors have. And not just this all is the testimony of our obsession to impress others. And we all do this, don't we? Hello, this is Giriraj Purohit, and today I'm going to talk about that why are we obsessed to project ourselves as something or someone before others which we are not. So in upcoming few minutes, I'm going to share with you what is impression, why do we do this, where does this lead to us, and most importantly, what is the way forward. So let's get the ball rolling. First thing first, what is impression? So in my opinion, impression is nothing but just trying to get approved by others. And there is a catch in it, that one has to keep guessing that by doing what one would get approved by others. And now let's try to understand that why do we even do this? So we all have heard these two words, self-respect and self-esteem. Self-respect means what does this world think about me, and self-esteem means what do I think about myself. And in this contemporary world, we all care more about self-respect and we try to run away from thinking about self. So when for us it is more important that how world looks at us, then we try to present ourselves before them rather than being ourselves. And apart from it, we are not able to accept ourselves as we exist. And we are pretty certain that people would not accept us as we exist, and we do not even want to lose them. So we try to hide ourselves behind things or artificial behavior so that we could get approved. For example, when I am sure that I won't be accepted as I exist, then I would try to take the help of humongous fancy house, luxurious car, or fake smile, etc. And now, after knowing the reasons, let's try to understand that where does this lead to us. So when we are trying to impress, we are compelled to be multiple us, and that is something which is not naturally acceptable to us. For example, when I am at my friend's home for lunch and I am starving or famished, but I am not served food yet, still I would be calm. But when the same thing happens at my home, I get peevish and I start behaving rudely, and this thing is not naturally acceptable to me, and this duplicity in my nature is not naturally acceptable to me, and I feel bad within. And when we try to impress, we lose ourselves, and we cannot see how humans and things existentially are. Means we forget their purpose. For example, when we use clothes to impress others, we forget its purpose, which is to cover the body or protect it from external harsh environment. And by doing this, we are also pushed to play a guessing game, where we keep guessing that how the other person would like us to be. And it comes with a gift called anxiety that other people should notice us as well. This obsession to impress others does not only affect us, it affects the whole society. Means it creates fear in the society. For example, when I have a lavish wedding, it is not confided to me. It sets a benchmark for all the people around me that weddings are held in this way. Weddings must be held in this way. Then the economically weaker section who cannot afford having this sort of wedding find themselves pressurized or fearful. So trying to get rid of this obsession is not an option, it's an obligation or responsibility. So now let's address the actual question, that is what to do now. To this, my answer is very simple. Try to be natural, try to be you. And when I say this, I do not mean that if you are angry, be angry. If you are peevish, be peevish. By this I mean see how existentially you are. Are you existentially angry? Are you existentially peevish? The answer is no. And ask yourself this question. How would you accept a person? A person who is who he is, or a person who is trying to appear something or someone before you? I guess your answer would be someone who is natural. And when we would ask this question to anybody on the face of this planet, the answer is going to be same. Then to whom are we trying to impress? We just need to be natural. And naturally, humans are good only. And at last, I would like to end it by saying that you are not what you think others think you are. You are what you are. So just try to realize who you are existentially. Thank you.